and welcome back. I hope that you got some aha moments with the previous video. Now, as promised, I will answer one of the questions that I received. But first, do you mind if I just share with you why I want to teach you and to teach you to be the amazing coach that you already are? My Healthy Gut Advisors Weekend Intensive was designed by me after teaching my Nutrition Advisors course for a year in Mexico. And I know that I was meant to do so. Now, I truly believe in intention and life's paths. I want to eventually own my own island with a healing center on it. And if you know me personally, I have pictures of islands and the Caribbean all over the place. And it's, of course, part of my vision board. But, of course, in order to do that, the universe wanted to make sure that I learned a little bit more before that happens. There were two things that were high on my intentional list. Wondering how an integrative center would work, and what did I want in my own, and how to help other practitioners. Now, this is more specific to network marketing professionals. However, it applies to health coaches as well, and the medical professionals, but I'll get to that in a second. Let me just go back a little. When I first moved to Phoenix, I was inundated with network marketing professionals trying to recruit me to either work for them or be a part of their downline. And at first I was so furious because I had spent years educating myself and taking courses to understand how vitamins and minerals worked in the body and basically bankrupt myself doing so. And here's someone who had absolutely no training whatsoever and could give others their product without understanding how it worked in the body. I had such an incredible internal fury about this. Then over time, from listening to those who contacted me, I realized that just about everyone I came into contact with were feeling less than adequate and were intimidated when I would ask simple questions about health. I mean, come on. How can you sell a product if you cannot answer my physiology and chemistry questions? And how can you sell a product if you don't know what it does in the body? Now just hang with me. It was then that I realized that I needed to just somehow work with networking marketing professionals and teach them what their company was not willing to do. So my intentions were a healing center, owning my own healing center on an island, and my other intention was really helping network marketing professionals. Bam! I was offered a position at an integrative hospital in Mexico. So of course I took the position as the Director of Nutrition and Program Development, and within a couple of months I was approached to develop a nutrition program to teach, wait for it, you guessed it, network marketing professionals. Bam! Love it! Elated? You bet! I just love how the universe works. I was now going to have the opportunity to teach network marketing professionals in an integrative center on an island. It was Baja California, Mexico, and I was able to now teach them what they needed to know to truly make a difference and to gain the confidence they needed. Now here was the other part, and this absolutely blew me away. There were medical professionals, actual medical doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, psychologists, who also signed up to come and take my course. Now, I will let you in on a little secret. I was scared to teach medical professionals because in my mind, they knew way more than I did. And I didn't want to feel uncomfortable using medical terminology, and I was afraid I would get called out as a fraud. After all, they are doctors and nurses, right? And I'm just a nutritionist. Who was I to teach them after spending years in medical school? So I think you can understand. I believed seriously that they would be bored and then they would start challenging me and I wouldn't be able to answer their questions, and this upset me so much it literally made myself sick with worry. But it was the exact opposite. I still went forward. The biggest raves, reviews, and praise I received was from the doctors. Can you believe they were not taught this stuff in medical school? Can you believe that they wanted more? I cannot tell you how many doctors thanked me for truly educating them and helping to connect the dots. Wow, wow, wow. I have never felt so honored by this, and I still live by that honor to this day. So let's talk about health coaches. I also taught hundreds of health coaches as well. And health coaches, they get a really good foundation of health and wellness, disease and nutrition, but not to the level of training I received in Toronto. So of course, after asking the hundreds that I taught in Mexico, the answer was the same. Karen, you gave me the missing pieces of the puzzle. I also have many friends who have graduated from one of the top health coach institutions here in the United States, and I asked them, hey, do they teach you what I've taught you in this program? And the answer was no every time. So it is my mission to give health coaches that little tweak that they need to really knock it out of the park. One of the elements I paid extra attention to was creating a program that anyone could understand. Now, I'll admit that I'm a pretty simple person and it takes me a while to learn things. I'm a visual learner, and so when I put this program together, I created it with the idea that if you don't have a science, nutrition, or medical background, you can take this course and truly walk away and implement right away. After training hundreds and hundreds of people from many different countries, like China, Mexico, Indonesia, Australia, France, Greenland, Thailand, Canada, and of course the USA, I now know that my mission is to teach you so that you can go out there and truly make a difference. I feel that the Healthy Gut Advisors Weekend Intensive gives you the edge, and I will teach you what is not being taught in medical school. This alone will give you the edge as a credible source in your community. Can you imagine being a credible source in your community? So by becoming a Healthy Gut Advisor, you will be on the cutting edge of health and wellness. Your clients are shifting from a disease management state of mind to one of prevention. Now, according to the Hartman Group, consumers are not just focused on preventative health, but proactive wellness. Now, this is really important. Fresh food and good digestion are the dominant route to health and wellness in your potential clients' minds. Your clients are looking for you. Now, according to market research firm Euromonitor International, overall, the global health and wellness industry has grown by 6.75%, reaching $774 billion in 2014. Now, according to the 2014 Council of Responsible Nutrition Consumer Survey, consumers are confident in the benefits of dietary supplements with vitamins and minerals remaining the most popular across all generations. Now pay attention. The report also found that smart consumers pay attention to finding the right companies and products to suit their needs. Now this is where you come in. You are the business these clients are looking for. You are the product these clients are looking for. You are the expert that can teach your clients how vitamins and minerals work in the body and how they can support the body to get the best absorption and utilization possible. You are on the cutting edge. And you know what? These consumers are looking for you. So let's dive into today's question, okay? Let me just get my iPad up here. Perfect. All right, and it's just coming up. Okay, so this question is from Facebook. Hi Karen, I probably should have made the font bigger so I could actually read it. Hi Karen, hope all is well with you. I'm an associate with blank. I listened to your POOP talk at convention last year. I found it very informative as I too encourage proper digestion and BMs with all I come into contact with. Presently, I have 2 customers who are not regular with our products. What do you suggest they begin with daily? One is looking for a colon cleanse, and the other seeks regularity. With the latter, she is beginning with fiber. I was wondering if you had any other ideas. I know you're busy. I really appreciate your input. Thanks so much, and have a great day. Wow. This is exactly why I want to get you thinking like a Healthy Gut Advisor. If you really encourage proper digestion and bowel movements, you have to get the whole picture. It's not just about supplements and what supplements to give them. However, there are key supplements that can support after you look at the whole picture. So let me explain about digestion really quick. Basically, we take food in and we agitate the food in our stomach with the help of hydrochloric acid and enzymes. We then break down that stomach mass with pancreatic enzymes in the duodenum into single molecules and then further break them down into tinier molecules in the microvilli. So whatever is left over that was not digested, along with cholesterol coming from the gallbladder and dead cells, excess estrogens and toxins and other debris, they make their way to the colon. Now once in the colon, bacteria then breaks down undigested fibers, ferments and feeds on them. Now water is then added to the mass and we form feces. Then we release the poo into the loo. The colon is a passing vessel, not a storage tank. In other words, we should be moving our bowels with each meal. If this is not the case, then we end up with toxins and excess estrogens leaching back into the body. And this can cause all sorts of problems. Think about men. What's around that area? Prostate. Think about women. What's in that area? Ovaries and the cervix. So the first question that you would want to ask is, what are you eating and what are you drinking? And that's exactly what I would ask if I was working with these clients. Second is, how is this impacting digestion? And then other questions to ask, are they chewing their food? Are they breathing before they eat? You need to inquire how much water they're drinking on a daily basis, as well as how much caffeine they're drinking, and then you have to do a little bit of addition and subtraction to figure out exactly how much water they're actually getting inside, because that's going to affect whether or not they're going to have constipation or diarrhea. Now, the biggest two questions I think everyone should be asking is, do you have a gallbladder? And do you have an appendix? Because both of these answers will greatly impact your course of action. Now, another question, do they have thyroid issues? Thyroid is connected to the gut. Have they traveled outside of the USA or Canada? They could have picked up some kind of pathogenic bacteria or virus. Have they had any course of antibiotics? This will cause dysbiosis. They may not have the right types of bacteria to keep their immune system healthy. Are they currently on any medications? Because a lot of medications cause constipation. Are they under stress? And what type of stress? When we're under stress, everything becomes very tight inside, and we literally hang on to that poo instead of releasing it into the loo. Any skin issues? Have they been diagnosed with anything? And finally, what is their diet like? Are they eating glue, which is basically the standard American diet? So based on your client's answers would mean the course of action. So you need to get them pooping, and this means adding vegetables to the diet, getting them drinking water, and you may need to add in fiber, probiotic, and a liver support. Now, if they're missing their gallbladder, there are extra support that needs to be put in place along with diet that is going to be key. If they're missing their appendix, they may also need to add in fermented foods and probiotics for life. Now, all of these questions we just asked will give a clear picture as to what is going on. And for a colon cleanse literally happens naturally every single day if you're eating the proper foods. The problem with falling into the trap of a colon cleanse is not fixing the underlying cause, which is why the client may be backed up and needing a colon cleanse. You just have to do more of an investigation. Now, finally, would it not have been awesome that this associate would not have to wait on me to get back to him? And I can tell you, it took me probably about a week before I could get back to his question. Imagine how empowered he would have felt knowing that if he had taken my Healthy Gut Advisors Weekend Intensive, that he would have been able to answer these questions himself and truly build the trust and relationship with this client. Remember, I said the digestive sector is growing. These clients are looking for you. If these associates were able to make recommendations on the spot, how do you think that client would view him? They would view him as the industry expert that he is. So this is why I feel it is so important that you become the industry expert so that you can truly help others and feel confident and empowered, knowing that you can effectively coach others on their journey to wellness. Now, by becoming a Healthy Gut Advisor, you grow your business with long-term clients and tons of referrals. I know that you want to turn your potential clients from a no to a yes, right? By getting the right education, this can happen, and it builds confidence, which attracts clients. So together, we can become a Healthy Gut Advisor community, coaching and empowering others on their health and wellness journey. It's my mission. So in video 3, we will talk about my upcoming virtual Healthy Gut Weekend Intensive. And of course, I'll answer another question. And this one is related to the skin. And believe it or not, what happens on the outside is a mirror reflection of what is going on the inside of the body. So until video 3, I'll see you.